everybody, it's Chicapoo. Today we are going to be making a wig tutorial, specifically on how you take care and wash your wigs. So first things first, get you a tub, like a little basin, water basin, whatever you want to call it. Also, excuse this. I have a habit of picking a pimple when it happens beside my lip. Trust me, it's a pimple. I've been tested. But I'll just disguise it. Stand like this. Anyways, I have a wig here today. And whoop, I have 2 wigs here today. Actually, I have a whole bin of wigs, and I will show you that in a minute. Okay. So I just received this lace front wig made with animal hair, and we are going to wash it because I just pulled it out of the packaging, and I want to wash all the chemicals out of it that it came with to preserve it, keep it in the packaging, whichever factory dust. You want to wash it out before we put it on our head. When you wash your wigs, you want to use a shampoo that's light. You don't want to use like a 2-in-1. You don't want to add conditioner to this wig because it will weigh it down. It'll also make it difficult to comb or style if you plan on styling your wigs. Conditioner can grab on hair and weigh it down. So you want to clean the wig, not condition it yet. So I have 2 things that I kind of use. This first one right here is just a baby shampoo. I like the lavender scent myself, so this is a lavender scented baby shampoo. And then this one's Pure and Clean Garnier Fructis with aloe extract. It's got like no dyes, no parabens. It's like completely free of silicone too. So it's good for wigs. It's not going to add anything to fake hair. It smells good too. So I'm going to use this, and you just add like just a little bit of shampoo, maybe a bit too much. I don't know if you can see that. Then we're going to add some water. So now I have, where is it? Okay, so now I have a soapy, watery mix, and you want to have lukewarm water when you do this. Alright, so now that you have your lukewarm soapy water, with just shampoo, something to clean the hair, you can take your wig and you just soak it. Okay, so while that's going to soak real quick, I'm going to add the big tub of wigs to the bathtub. For the bathtub, I'm doing both. So here I have a little tub full of wigs. They're unfortunately in the basement and when it flooded. Okay, so that bin of wigs that you just saw was actually in a box in my parents' basement when the basement flooded. I have, like I've said in a previous video, I'm back at my parents' house here in Ohio right now. Trying to save up to get myself back on my feet, get myself out of my depression issues, which is right now is working, and we'll discuss that later in another video. But the basement flooded and my wigs were in a box, and unfortunately they got wet and a little bit moldy, but I caught them in time, so they're not like that moldy, but they're getting that moldy smell to them. So we're going to wash them and clean them of that mold. So let's dump them in the tub. Still needs to come down. Hello. Okay. So I am soaking the wigs. So if you know you have like 20 to 30 or so wigs lying around the house like I do, and you can just wash them all in the bathtub. All the affected ones anyways. I should probably wash the other ones too. I got about 10 wigs that didn't get destroyed. Hopefully these aren't either. We'll find out. So there are the wigs soaking in the bathtub. And you can take your time to, you know, move them about. Now since these ones were soaking, they got wet and started to get a little moldy, I'm going to let these ones soak a little bit longer than normal. Typically you only want to kind of soak your wig. You can clean it in like 5 minutes. So we're going to go back up to this one over here. I'm going to move my tripod out of the way. Now with this one, since it's longer, it might take a little bit more, but typically you want to just wash the hair. Just try and get the dirt out of it. Hairspray, if you use hairspray, gel, that's perfect. And then I'm going to add this little one in here. This is my K-pop boy sensation wig. I just got this one too recently. Oop. Okay, so when you feel like you've washed your wig enough, it'll be ready to rinse. Let me dry my hands real quick. Ugh. Hello, boobies. Goodbye, boobies. Got the right camera angle. So I'm gonna wash the rest of these wigs out in the tub for a minute. Try and, you know, wash out the mold best I can, as if my own hair was molding, right? Ugh. So let's wash them. My coffee? Tape off? Okay, off? Oh, bitey. Alright. Now that you have your wig washed in the tub, it's soaking in warm water, we're ready to rinse it out. can use a sink to do this, a tub, but you want to have lukewarm water. You don't want to have water that's too hot. Water that's too hot could possibly melt your wig, especially if it's fake. Like, a lot of wigs are made of like plastics. So I've left a plastic wig in a car before. It was like a cheap $35 wig, and I didn't realize how hot it got that day. It didn't get that hot, but it melted in my car, just sitting in the window. Of course, had to leave it in the window. So basically here, you just want to rinse out all the shampoo. And once you've done that, you want to hang it up to dry a little bit, drip dry. Now we're going to rinse out our other wig. Now, since these wigs are made of like horsehair, wigs that are made of human hair, you can go through them with the conditioner. Some people might recommend that you do. Just because it helps with the detangling process and it won't destroy the hair as much, create split ends, because you will create split ends on a real wig, or on a real hair wig. Okay. Now that's done. So I just hang my wigs up here. They are dripping, so I do have a towel down here catching a lot of water. But once those get done drip drying, you can start to blow dry them on cool only. Okay, so now I have the two wigs with the horsehair hanging up to dry. They're gonna drip dry until they're done. And then once they're done, you can set them on a wig head or a wig stand, and you can either let them air dry, or you can go at them with the blow dryer on low heat or just cool air, and to help dry the rest of your wig. When you do that, I highly recommend using a detangler, something with a little bit of conditioner in it. You can buy wig detangler at wig shops, costume shops. Personally, oh, excuse me, I like this one. Can you see it? It's a pure clean detangler, just like the shampoo made by Garnier. I've used it on my own hair and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to use it on all my wigs, even the fake hair ones. And then you can add oils. Okay, so here's the thing about real hair wigs. It is real hair, so you want to treat it a little bit like real hair, but you also have to remember, it cannot replenish its own oils to help keep itself shiny and keep itself from getting too frizzy like this hair that's just So I recommend not as much, adding a little bit of oil, but don't add as much as you would to your own hair, because again, it can't fully absorb everything. But you are helping it to maintain its softness, its luster. So here's, if I can't get this to focus, Argan Oil of Morocco. It's just argan oil. I also have this biotin oil. You can just a tiny amount, start at the ends, make sure your ends are okay, add a little bit throughout the hair, brush it through. It should help keep it nice and soft and keep it from getting frizzy. After that, you can style your wig however you want to. Remember though, if you are using a straightener or curler, hair curler, use the lowest heat possible. Start with that, because if you don't know what your wig is made out of, you could melt it. It will melt the wig it'll just melt the hair in half. We've all seen those videos of the fails where people have curled their own hair and just burnt it right off. Well, we don't want that to happen with our wig, especially if we're styling it for cosplay. So that's how you wash wigs, and if there's anything else to add, I will add it. But thank you for joining me today, and remember, Chicapoo loves you! Okay, so I have rinsed out all my wigs, and they are currently drip drying down to the floor on towels. Let's see. Okay, so currently all my wigs are drip drying down to the floor, and then I will, excuse me. Okay, so after they're done drip drying, I'm gonna blow dry them or just let them air dry because I have to work. But for future reference, it might be better if you add a towel on top of the bar here. It'll probably help absorb some more moisture, and it'll probably not leave black rings like mine might do, because I laid them straight on the bar. So if that happens, I get to rewash them. So yeah, remember next time, add a towel up here too, before you add a towel down here too.